गुण्डनवतीं तेजोमयीं नैष्टिकीं स्निग्धापाङ्गविलोकिनीं भगवतीं मन्दस्मितश्रीमुखीं वात्सल्यामृतवर्षिणीं सुमधुरं सङ्कीर्तनालापिनीं श्यामाङ्गीं मधुसिक्तसूक्तिम् अमृतानन्दात्मिकामीश्वरीम्। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ पूर्णब्रह्मस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये नमः। ॐ आत्मारामाग्रगण्यायै नमः। ॐ योगलीनान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ अन्तर्मुखस्वभावायै नमः। ॐ तुर्यतुङ्गस्थलीजुषे नमः। ॐ प्रभामण्डलवीतायै नमः। ॐ दुरासदमहौजसे नमः। ॐ त्यक्तदिग्वस्तुकालादिसर्वावच्छेदराशये नमः। ॐ सजातीयविजातीयस्वीयभेदनिराकृते नमः। ॐ वाणीबुद्धिविमर्यायै नमः। ॐ शश्वतव्यक्तवर्त्मने नमः। ॐ नामरूपादिशून्यायै नमः। ॐ शून्यकल्पविभूतये नमः। ॐ षडैश्वर्यसमुद्रायै नमः। ॐ दूरीकृतषडूर्मये नमः। ॐ नित्यप्रबुद्धसंशुक्तनिर्मुक्तात्मप्रभामुचे नमः। ॐ कारुण्याकुलचित्तायै नमः। ॐ त्यक्तयोगसुषुप्तये नमः। ॐ केरलक्ष्मावतीर्णायै नमः। ॐ मानुषस्त्रीवपुर्भृदे नमः। ॐ धर्मिष्ठसुगुणानन्ददमयन्ती स्वयंभुवे नमः। ॐ मातापितृचिराचीर्णपुण्यपूरफलात्मने नमः। ॐ निशब्दजननी गर्भनिर्गमाल्फुतकर्मणि नमः। ॐ काली श्रीकृष्णसङ्घाषकोमलश्यामलत्युषे नमः। ॐ चिरनष्टपुनर्लब्धभार्गवक्षेत्रसम्पदे नमः। ॐ मृतप्रायभृगुक्षेत्रपुनरुत्थिततेजसे नमः। ॐ सौशील्यादिगुणाकृष्टजङ्गमस्थावरालये नमः। ॐ मनुष्यमृगपक्ष्यादिसर्वसंसेविदाङ्घ्रये नमः। ॐ नैसर्गिकदयातीर्थस्नानक्लिन्नान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ दरिद्रजनताहस्तसमर्पितनिजान्दसे नमः। ॐ अन्यवक्त्रप्रभुक्तानपूरितस्वीयकुक्षये नमः। ॐ सम्प्राप्तसर्वभूतात्मस्वात्मसत्तानुभूतये नमः। ॐ अशिक्षितस्वयं स्वान्तस्फुरत्कृष्णविबोधये नमः। ॐ अच्छिन्नमधुरोदारकृष्णलीलानुसन्धये नमः। ॐ नन्दात्मजमुखालोकनित्ययोत्कण्ठितचेतसे नमः। ॐ गोविन्दविप्रयोगादिदावदग्धान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ वियोगशोकसम्मूर्च्छा मुहुर्पतितवश्मने नमः। ॐ सारमेयादिविहितशुश्रूषालब्धबुद्धये नमः। ॐ प्रेमभक्तिबलाकृष्टप्रादुर्भावितशार्गिणे नमः। ॐ कृष्णालोकमहाह्लादध्वस्तशोगान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ काञ्चीचन्द्रकमञ्जीरवंशीशोभिस्वभूदृशे नमः। ॐ सार्वत्रिकऋषिकेशसान्निध्यलहरीस्पृशे नमः। ॐ सुस्मेरतन्मुखालोकविस्मेरोद्फुल्लदृष्टये नमः। ॐ तत्कान्तियमुनास्पर्शहृष्टरोमाङ्गयष्टये नमः। ॐ अप्रदीक्षितसम्प्राप्तदेवीरूपोपलब्धये नमः। ॐ पाणिपद्मसुभद्वीणाशोभमानाम्बिकादृशे नमः। ॐ देवी सद्यस्तिरोधानतापव्यदितचेतसे नमः। ॐ दीनरोदननिर्घोषदीर्णदिक्कर्णवर्त्मने नमः। ॐ त्यक्तानपाननिद्रादिसर्वदैहिकधर्मणे नमः। ॐ कुररादिसमानीतपक्ष्यपोषितवर्ष्मणे नमः। ॐ वीणानिषन्धि सङ्गीतलालितश्रुतिनालये नमः। ॐ अपारपरमानन्दलहरीमग्नचेतसे नमः। ॐ चण्डिकाभीकराकारदर्शनालब्धशर्मणे नमः। ॐ शान्तरूपामृतच्छरी पारणानन्वृदात्मने नमः। ॐ शारदास्मारकाशेषस्वभावगुणसम्पदे नमः। ॐ प्रतिबिम्बितचान्द्रेय शारदोभयमूर्तये नमः। ॐ तन्नाटकाभिनयन नित्यरङ्गैतात्मने नमः। ॐ चान्द्रेय शारदाकेलिकल्लोलितसुताप्तये नमः। ॐ उत्तेजितभृगुक्षेत्रदैवचैतन्यरंहसे नमः। ॐ भूयप्रत्यवरुद्धार्षदिव्यसंस्कारराशये नमः। ॐ अप्राकृतात्मुदानन्दकल्याणगुणसिन्धवे नमः। ॐ ऐश्वर्यवीर्यकीर्तिश्रीज्ञानवैराग्यवेश्मने नमः। ॐ उपात्तबालगोपालवेशभूषाविभूतये नमः। ॐ स्मेरस्निग्धकटाक्षाये नमः। ॐ स्वैरादिश्युतवेदये नमः। ॐ पिञ्चकुण्डलमञ्जीरवंशिकाकिङ्गिणिप्रदे नमः। ॐ भक्तलोकाखिलाभीष्टपूरणप्रीणनेच्छवे नमः। ॐ पीठारूढमहादेवी भावभास्वरमूर्तये नमः। ॐ भूषणाम्बरवेशश्रीदीप्यमानाङ्गयष्टये नमः। ॐ सुप्रसन्नमुखाम्भोजवराभयदपाणये नमः। ॐ किरीटरशनाकर्णपूरस्वर्णपटीपृदे नमः। ॐ जिह्वालीडमहारोगी बीभत्सव्रणदत्वचे नमः। ॐ त्वग्रोगध्वंसनिष्णादगौराङ्गापरमूर्तये नमः। ॐ स्तेयहिंसासुरापानाद्यशेषधर्मविद्विषे नमः। ॐ त्यागवैराग्यमैत्र्यादिसर्वसद्वासनापुषे नमः। ॐ पादाश्रितमनोरूढदुसंस्काररघोमुषे नमः। ॐ प्रेमभक्तिसुधासिक्तसाधुचित्तगुहाजुषे नमः। ॐ सुधामणिमहानाम्ने नमः। ॐ सुभाषितसुधामुचे नमः। ॐ अमृतानन्दमय्याख्यां जनकर्णपुटस्पृशे नमः। ॐ द्रप्तदत्तविरक्तायै नमः। ॐ नम्रात्पितबुभुक्षवे नमः। ॐ उत्सृष्टभोगिसङ्गायै नमः। ॐ योगीसङ्गरिरंसवे नमः। ॐ अभिनन्दितदानादिशुभकर्माभिवृद्धये नमः। ॐ अभिवन्दितनिशेषस्थिरजङ्गमसृष्टये नमः। ॐ प्रोत्साहितब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायप्रवर्तये नमः। ॐ पुनरासादितश्रेष्ठतपोविपिनवृत्तये नमः। ॐ भूयो गुरुकुलवासशिक्षणोत्सुकमेधसे नमः। ॐ अनेकनैष्ठिकब्रह्मचारिनिर्मातृवेतसे नमः। ॐ शिष्यसंक्रामितस्वीयप्रोज्ज्वलद्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नमः। ॐ अन्देवासिजनाशेषचेष्टापादितदृष्टये नमः। ॐ मोहान्धकारसञ्चारिलोकानुग्राहिरोचिषे नमः। ॐ तमक्लिष्टमनोवृष्टस्वप्रकाशशुभाशिषे नमः। ॐ भक्तशुद्धान्तरङ्गस्थभद्रदीपशिखात्विषे नमः। ॐ सप्रीतिभुक्तभक्तौघन्यर्पितस्नेहसर्पिषे नमः। ॐ शिष्यवर्यसभामत्यध्यानयोगविदिल्सवे नमः। ॐ शश्वलोकहिताचारमग्नदेहेन्द्रियासवे नमः। ॐ निजपुण्यप्रदानान्यपापादानचिकीर्षवे नमः। ॐ वरस्वर्यापनस्वीयनरकप्राप्तिलिप्सवे नमः। ॐ रथोत्सवच्छलत्कन्याकुमारीमर्त्यमूर्तये नमः। ॐ विमोहार्णवनिर्मग्नबृहुक्षेत्रोजिहीर्षवे नमः। ॐ पुनसन्दानितद्वैपायनसत्कुलतन्दवे नमः। ॐ वेदशास्त्रपुराणेतिहासशाश्वतबन्धवे नमः। ॐ मृगुक्षेत्रसमुन्मीलत्परदैवततेजसे नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ प्रेमामृतानन्दमयी नित्यं नमो नमः। ॐ प्रेमामृतानन्दमयी नित्यं नमो नमः। ॐ प्रेमामृतानन्दमयी नित्यं नमो नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
Session, and he'll be more than happy to expound on these questions. And he's suggesting that because of the tight program, perhaps we should not have a program tomorrow evening, but then have a good Sarvadosha Nivarana Puja on Saturday. Okay, so we'll probably cancel tomorrow's program. So with that, let's start off. Kumarji, do you have any questions that you can? Please, please. No, please ask any questions. Swamiji was suggesting. Oh.
अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं अमृतेश्वरी मा त्वमेव सर्वं अमृतेश्वरी मा त्वमेव सर्वं अमृतेश्वरी मा। ओम अमृतेश्वरी नमः। During the retreat time, I think most of the questions were answered. Now, if I allow you to ask questions, you will create questions. It is not if actually all the scriptures are questions as sessions. That's the beauty of Sanatana Dharma. The Guru inspired the disciple to ask questions. When the questions are answered, more questions will come. That's the thing. And again, Guru gives answers, but it is a never-ending process. It is just like cutting a tree, more branches will come back. Like that, the mind always create questions. Mind always have confusion. Cannot satisfy the confusion of the mind or confusion of the intellect through answers. We need real experience. The scientific theories they try to prove in the laboratory and they declare one theory, but next year new theory comes. Every time theories changes. But our rishis, they declared many things thousands of years ago, never changed their words. Because all those knowledge came out of their intuition. That's real knowledge. This world is changing all the time, but they could see something which is not changing within and without. And they got a cosmic tuning. Because of that, they could feel all the answers within. That's how Amma gives answer. Any questions from any field, Amma is effortless giving answers. There's a saying that Mahatmas will never tell the truth. Whatever they say become truth. Their words become truth. True. This to become the duty of the nature to make it true. Mahatmas never do any miracles, but whatever they do becomes a miracle. Living scriptures. Not easy to understand scriptures through the intellect. We can learn scriptures, but if you want to know the real meaning of scriptures, we need experiences. Also, all the experiences are unreal. Experiencer is real. So we need to realize the experiencer within all of us. And that's why we call Atma. Amma says, no, I am the I in you and you are the you in me. When you feel it, then all the problems are solved, because the whole universe belongs to you. Nothing more to achieve in life. When everything is your own, there is nothing more to achieve. We will be disturbed when we feel that we are two. Duality. Duality causes all the problems. Oneness is the solution. Oneness is possible through love. That love can be activated through spiritual practices. So even to recognize a Mahatma, we need certain amount of purity. Because Mahatmas, they will never show their greatness to anybody. They don't need anybody's worship. They don't need anybody's certificate. And most of the God-realized masters, they tried to hide from the society. In ancient time, they were living inside the forest or Himalayas. Never they wanted to come out in the middle of people. But out of infinite compassion, some of them tried to teach people, but they were not teaching through classes. They were teaching through their life, like Amma. Amma is not teaching us through lectures, but of course Amma gives lectures nowadays, but for so many years when we got a chance to live with Amma, without teaching, we could learn from Amma many things. Just by watching a Mahatma, you can learn many things which are not available in the scriptures, which are not available in any books. That practical training is needed to get that cosmic tuning or intuition. So there are so many problems in life. Amma says, there is no comfortable place in this world. You have to make it comfortable. It is your mind decides whether something is comfortable or hard. It is confusion is created by human mind. But mind has infinite potential, infinite possibilities. Human life has infinite possibilities. Whatever situations come in front of you is an opportunity. Actually, to transcend all these Dvaita experience, we need to do spiritual practices. It is equally important like our day-to-day activities. Everything is spiritual. That's what Amma says. Everything can become a spiritual practice, but it depends upon our attitude. Because desires never end. When you fulfill one desire, the next desire is ready. But you can never get satisfaction by fulfilling desires, but you can transcend it. First, replace desires with the divine desires. I want to make money. According to the Sanatana Dharma, money is not a worldly thing. Money is Mahalakshmi. So, goddess of fortune. So when you feel that, when you feel money is Mahalakshmi, you cannot misuse money. You cannot waste money. You cannot you will use it only for good purposes. So the money, the Mahalakshmi, she never stay in one place. After getting the salary, it goes to many places. So she loves to travel. So how to sustain her within us? Like Vishnu, she was waiting to serve Vishnu, waiting for his command, because Vishnu is in Yoganidra and he could control all the desires. He is sleeping on a serpent and each hood represents desires, but totally all these desires becoming a decoration for Vishnu, like an umbrella. Like a colorful umbrella, he used the desires as a decoration, because all the desires in the mind of a Mahatma is created by himself for the good of the world. Like Amma. Amma has no desires, but for us, Amma creating certain desires like, I am your mother, you are my children, I want all my children to be happy. They are themselves creating pure desires, divine desires. Then it becomes a decoration. Then what happens? When all the desires are under your control, the goddess of fortune will come and become ready to serve us. You not have to go after fortunes. All the fortunes will follow you if you have total control over our desires. So the householder's life is a training program to transcend all the desires. Because you can see, when after marriage, when there are children, father and mother go through so many sacrifices. They give up their happiness for the children. They are ready to suffer for children because they love their children. So like that, when you invoke love, there is no suffering. That's Amma says. When people ask Amma, how could you do all these things? You are since so many years, you are serving the world without food and sleep. You can see, when is the time for Amma to eat? Where is time for Amma to sleep? But when you are ready to sacrifice your life for others, the whole nature will protect you. That's the theory. When you are after fortunes will run away like Mahalakshmi. When you don't want anything, Mahalakshmi will be after you. That's what the one story reveals, that one king wanted to make his country very rich, and somebody told him, those days, for every king there was a guru. They used to follow the instruction of the guru. Guru gave Mahalakshmi mantra, and he went to the forest to do tapas. To get the vision of Mahalakshmi, he wanted to make his country very wealthy and prosperous. So he went to the forest and started doing intense penance for 8 years. But he couldn't get the darshan of Mahalakshmi. So finally he got very angry. I wasted 8 years to get her darshan, and Guru gave the mantra, I chanted the mantra, followed the instruction for 8 years and could not get her darshan. So he came back to the palace. And everybody started asking him, did you see Mahalakshmi? So he couldn't stay back in the palace because everybody is asking questions and he has no answer. Then again he came back to the forest. He was sitting under a tree. Then Lakshmi Devi appeared in front of him. Son, what happened? Then he said, no, go away. I don't want you to come to me. I waited for you long 8 years, spent a good part of my life, and you didn't come. Now what is the use? Now I don't want anything. Then Lakshmi smiled. That's why I am here. If you don't want anything, I am your dasi. I am your servant. So when you are after fortunes, I cannot be with you. When you don't want, and the same story was told by Kali to Narayana Dabhradan, the crazy saint of Kerala. People thought that he was crazy because he was acting like that. Amma used to tell, no, I'm Prandiyana. I'm crazy. Amma, that's the answer, first answer Amma gave to me. And when I asked her, are you God? No, I am crazy. Nobody is keeping me in jail. That's why I am here. So the Narayana Brahman acted differently. When people know, when we went to the Amma's ashram, many people said, oh, these young men are crazy. Certainly, everybody is crazy. Somebody is after money, somebody is after so many fortunes. So we were crazy for God that time. So that that saint also, because of this action, everybody thought he was crazy. He used to carry heavy stones and struggled to take it to the top of the hill and then throw it away. It will take whole day to bring it to the top of the hill. Then he used to throw it down. Then he clap his hands and laugh. Everybody thought, oh, super crazy person. But he was teaching a lesson in life. How much effort we put. From childhood onwards, people are going through so many difficult experiences, and by the time they reach the top, there is no time to experience the result. We achieve everything in life, and finally, death can snatch away all our achievements. What's the use? It's not permanent. Whatever is available in this world is not permanent. So he was demonstrating that message. How much effort you are taking in life? This much effort is not necessary. There are certain secrets behind happiness. You can enjoy happiness while performing this action. While going through these difficulties, you can enjoy if you know how to activate the divine powers which is already within you. Why to struggle? God is ready to help you. Nature is ready to help you. How Amma could save the lives of millions of people around the world without formal education, without money, without help of his family or anybody, in the middle of struggle in a female body, she could achieve that. That's the strength of spiritual power. If you activate your spiritual power, nothing is impossible. Amma doesn't need to do tapas or anything, but she wanted to demonstrate through her life. That's the role of the Guru. Guru just want to inspire you what is possible within a short period of time. Life is not that long, but what is possible within a short period of time is demonstrated. Shankaracharya lived only up to 36 years, 32 years. But he demonstrated, 32 or 36, sorry, 32. So, but he could do so many things. He walked or traveled all over India by foot. Those days there was no train or train service or bus service, but he traveled everywhere. And Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta, he spread the message of Advaita Vedanta, which is the solution for all the problems of life. That's how the sannyasi parampara started. Before there was rishis, they were all householders. Rishis all householders, but they were having both husband and wife were spiritually enlightened beings. They were also demonstrating like Shiva Shakti, Shiva family. Like that, we can do it while staying in our house. How can we lead a blissful life while living in the middle of all the problems? That is demonstrated in Bhagavad Gita. So we have no right to complain to God. Solution is already there within us. It is not necessary to give anything. We have to activate the divine powers. That's why all the scriptures are written. So this crazy saint, he started every day. He was doing the same thing, same nonsense. So people started calling him crazy, Narayanath Bhrandan, the crazy saint. Narayanath, I think, the name of the place. And in the night time, he used to go to the graveyard. Nobody is interested to go to the graveyard. No, we don't want to go to the graveyard. And he used to go to the graveyard in the middle of the night, midnight, so that nobody will disturb him so that he can do his meditation, practice his meditation. One day while he was sitting in the middle of the graveyard and he was doing meditation, and all of a sudden the Chotalakali, the Kali Mata who used to dance during full moon night, came there to elevate the souls. So it's a huge graveyard. Dead bodies are burning in the midnight. So no light system is needed. No sound system is needed because thousands of subtle devas and devadas and asuras and bhutaganas are all gathered together. They, all of a sudden, Kali noticed one person sitting under a tree in meditation. Kali asked one of her assistants to go there and tell him to vacate the place. So one of her assistants took the form of a small girl and went to him. Hello, we have booked this place for a program, so you have to leave now. Then Narayanath Pranathan opened his eyes. What program? A dance program. He said, oh, I love dance a lot. So I want to see that program. Then that assistant said, no, it is not an ordinary dance. It is more horrible than Western dance. So you will become crazy. Then he said, I am already crazy. So no problem for me. Finally, this assistant went back to Kali and complained, look, this man is not very obedient. You have to use your tricks. Then Kali said, it is very easy for me. She went inside the makeup room, used her power. She became very huge size. And Kali go to beauty parlor, you know that. Many people go to the beauty parlor, not you people, some people go to the beauty parlor. You know why people go to the beauty parlor? Because they know that they are not beautiful enough. So Kali also go to the beauty parlor, but she go to the beauty parlor to hide her beauty. She asked them to put black paint on her face. Kali is the most enchanting devada, deity. So beautiful she is, but she hides her beauty. Sometimes the mother, beautiful mother, sometimes want to teach the child something. Then she changed her form. Because a Guru Bhava, like that, Amma also shows us, sometimes shows our Kali Bhava. Amma says, if I show my real Bhava, nobody will be there in the ashram. So that's why Sahasranama says, Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, she is mother and master. Combination of mother and master. So here, Kali took her horrible form and appeared as a huge form and started dancing in front of this crazy saint, Narayanath Bhrandan. All of them started singing, all the Bhutaganas started singing, roaring, and everywhere fire dance. And the whole jungle, this forest started shaking. Animals started running here and there. It was near a forest place. And after a long time, she danced. But this man was enjoying a very nice dance. He was putting talam and enjoying the whole dance. Then finally, Kali stopped her dance. That appeared in front of him. She took her beautiful, enchanting form and appeared in front of Narayanatha. Then he said, "My son, I love you a lot." Then he asked question, "Why do you love me?" Then she said, "I love courageous people. You passed the test. I failed in front of you. Then you have to accept one boon from me." Then he asked Kali, "Do you have the power to give boons?" She said, "Of course, you can ask whatever you want." Then he said, "I just want to know, when am I going to die?" Then she predicted the date and time. He said, "I want to die one day before that." She said, "Whatever I say become true. Now I cannot change it." Then he said, "Then what power you have? Go away, go away." Then Devi said, "That is the problem, my child. If you don't want anything, I cannot go away from you. I am your servant." So, when you are free from desires, God cannot go away from you. But it is difficult for us to live without desires, so we can purify our desires and make it into divine desires. God, give me money so that I can take care of my family and also help the poor. Then it's a divine desire. So all worldly desires can become a divine desires if it is also useful for others. Amma says, if you can radiate peace around you, if you're in your presence, if others can experience happiness, that is also a service. So we have a healthy body. Using this body, every action can become a worship to God if it is useful for others also. If you are not producing any negative vibrations inside, then you are purifying the nature with the positive vibrations. When you always have positive thoughts, positive vibrations, you are also pure. That's why when you pray the mantra, like Loga, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, mantra vibrations are so powerful, it can travel all the different worlds, different dimensions. Everywhere it can reach and purify. And when you do the morning prayer, you think that you are all alone there. No. All the deities will be around you because it's a feast for them. All the devas and devatas will gather. When you do the puja, you ask Sunil, why we clink the bell? It's an invitation for all the deities, all the celestial beings to come. We are arranging a feast here. You please come. So when we chant the mantra, when you do the puja, so many subtle beings will be around us, waiting to enjoy. So every day, morning time, all the deities go to every house to bless them. If you are sleeping, what can do? So that time we are supposed to get up, start our prayers, so that you get more blessings. Spiritual charge, we can charge to the spiritual energy so that our actions become successful without much effort. So Amma's Devi Bhava, those who have seen Amma's Devi Bhava, at the end Amma throw flowers. Not only for us actually. In the beginning Amma throw flowers. We have seen in Amriteswari in temple when those days there was at the end Devi Bhava, Amma used to throw flowers. Very far places also. Up, she put up. Then I asked Amma, why you are putting I was very up. People are sitting here now. That was not enough. Then Amma said, it is not for people. It is for the subtle beings waiting for their share. So they wait till the end of the darshan for their share. All of them are present there. And also Amma mentioned that when you sing a bhajan, then also they will be there. When you chant a mantra, they will be there. So don't think that they are not watching you. They are always watching you like a spy camera. And they are also giving you marks, points, credits. So while living in this body, you can get so many points, punyam, so that when you have to leave this world, you can go to the highest plane. That's an opportunity. So don't think that when you are alone in a room, don't think that you are alone. Many eyes are watching you. Many spy cameras are watching you. So we should be very careful. Especially nowadays, even in a hotel, you should be very careful. So many spy cameras may be there, but even if that is not there, some other invisible cameras are there. At least the visible camera we can detect. Now detectors are there. You can download some application in your mobile phone and detect whether there is any spy camera, but this you cannot detect. So everywhere, thousands of Sagasra Shirsha Purushaga, God is watching us through 1,000 eyes, invisible eyes. Nobody can escape from eyes. That is the karma theory says. Everything will be recorded and become karma. So every movement, every action, every thoughts are recorded. You have to answer. So for every moment, we are not supposed to waste a single moment, because each moment is so precious to score marks, score points. So that's why when we practice meditation, the teacher asks, perform all actions with awareness. Sinful actions are careless actions. Do everything consciously. There should not be any careless action. While eating, if you think about something, the food won't go inside, it will come out through the nose. Body will reject. Body expects certain respect. No careless action. So when you do something, you should do with awareness. When you walk with awareness. Don't look at the phone. While eating, don't speak. All these are against the rule of the body, against the rule of the nature. So the answer for the questions, why people suffer while living in this world, even though they pray a lot. That's true. We pray a lot, but every moment should become a prayer for protection. So we pray, at the same time we lose our spiritual energy through so many tracks, so many actions, so many thoughts. So solution is very simple. Purify your thoughts. That's what is spirituality. God doesn't need our prayer or anything, but if you know how to purify your thoughts, this much effort is not necessary in life. You can really enjoy life. So especially for householders, how much effort they take. I have heard the sufferings of so many families when they, especially during Amma's tours time, foreign tour time, somebody will translate for them. So when we translate, when we cannot imagine how much suffering each family is going through, but externally they look, they are very rich, our facilities are there, but inside full of pain. Nobody is interested to hear our pain. There are many people to blame for our mistakes, but nobody is there to inspire us, console us. So here Amma, day and night, she is listening the problems of the people. What's the use when you tell something to Amma? When Amma says, don't you know all my problems? Amma says, I know your problems, but you are not sure that I know it. So you have to say, then you the great relief is there. When you say your problems to someone, but who is ready to listen to the problem? Old age comes, the person always lying on the bed. Nobody is interested to stay with him for a long time because he cannot speak well, he cannot hear well, he cannot see well. Even grandchildren won't find time to sit with them because they get bored, no? What is that experience of a person when you sit near him and he cannot speak, he cannot see clearly? Only the one organ is active, touch. It can touch. It gives a big relief for such people. But even if it is our dearest person, still nobody has time to stay like that. Few days everybody will be there, but one by one they have to go back to their work. It's nobody's fault. So while we are healthy, we should get that tuning. We should get an invisible, there is an invisible connection with the Guru, invisible connection with the cosmic force. So we should have some spiritual experience to get strength and overcome all these problems. You can be happy without the help of anyone. So that's why Amma is saying, no problem to search for happiness, but your happiness should not be depending on something. If you depend on something, always that will not be available. What is always available? Divine powers, Guru, God. That's why in modern life also, so everybody has certain limitations. We cannot help everybody. There are so many poor people, we cannot give money to everyone. But we can do many things. We can give a smile, we can try to console them, soothing words. That's why Amma constructed all these centers around the world. So many centers around the world. Amma's children are trying to do service every place. That bring so much grace in our life, invisible protection for us. And also, Amma says, this is the real investment that we can do. So, without break, try to do your spiritual practices, meditation, chanting mantra, and perform your actions with awareness, with positive imagination. Even if you cannot help anyone, don't hurt anyone, because that can take away all the spiritual power we acquired. So, if possible, try to make others happy, but we cannot make everybody happy. But we can try, that's all. But this Amma centers like this, here you can do real service, because Amma will bless you. If you put one step, Amma, 1,000 steps will come back. Amma says 100, but I would say 1,000. So every good thing, when you go, try to do it, divine help will come to us. So we can continue our journey with the remembrance of Amma. No sufferings can touch us. Now we can pray together. Om Purnamata Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Let me hear your bhajans today. No, sure. जय जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी जय
जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी
जय जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी
जय जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
जय जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी
जगजननी अमृतेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
दश महाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
दश महाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
दश महाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
दश महाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयहारिणी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयनाशिनी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयहारिणी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयनाशिनी
सर्वशक्ति भुवनेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति अमृतेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति अमृतेश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी अमृतेश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी अमृतेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति परमेश्वरी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
दशमहाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
दशमहाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
अखंड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकी
दशमहाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
दशमहाविद्या वेद विनाशिनी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी
मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयहारिणी भवभयहारिणी मुक्तिप्रदायिनी भवभयहारिणी
सर्वशक्ति भुवनेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति भुवनेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति अमृतेश्वरी
सर्वशक्ति अमृतेश्वरी
जय जगज्जननी अमृतेश्वरी कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कृष्ण वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कृष्ण वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम्
कृष्ण चकलयन्
सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं चकलयं
सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं चकलयन्
सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं चकलयं
खण्डे च मुक्तावली
कण्ठे च मुक्तावली
खण्डे च मुक्तावली
कण्ठे च मुक्तावली
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपालचूडामणि
गोपालचूडामणि
कृष्ण
गोपालचूडामणि
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते
गोपालचूडामणि कृष्ण
गोपालचूडामणि
कृष्ण गोपालचूडामणि
कृष्ण गोपालचूडामणि
गोपालचूडामणि गोपालचूडामणि गोपालचूडामणि कृष्ण गोपालचूडामणि 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 कृष्ण गोपालचूडामणि
गोपालचूडामणि गोपालचूडामणि गोपालचूडामणि कृष्ण गोपालचूडामणि
गोपालचूडामणि गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोविंद बोलो हरि गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद 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 बोलो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद
बोलो सद्गुरु माता अमृतानंदमयी देवी